you ever heard of something called Italian Gambit? If you don't, please watch this video till the end. I'm gonna show you a very interesting trap that you can't believe it. Let's go and find out.
The game starts with e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop c4, bishop to c5, so-called Italian opening, and here white usually plays c3, and after knight f6, d4 is the open Italian and d3 is closed Italian, and there are tons of information about these lines, but in this video I'm going to show you another important line which starts with castle, knight f6, and here comes the blow and we play d4, a very surprising move that might surprise your opponents. This is called so-called Deutz Gambit, but I like to just call it Italian Gambit. If you know why it's called Deutz Gambit, please write down in the comments. So after d4, black has several options. The best option is to take it with the bishop. If he takes it with the knight, we just simply play knight takes e5, we attack f7, and after castle, we just simply put our bishop on e3, and white has a very good position. So, another option is e takes d4, which we play e5 and leads into max lunge attack, which we are going to cover in another video. So, in this video, we are going to show you bishop takes d4. Here we take the bishop, we grab the two bishop, and after knight takes d4, we put our bishop onto g5. Here, black usually should play d6, and we play f4, and after that, we're going to change on e5. We usually play c3, we put our knight to a3, and white has a very, very interesting play, and he has enough compensation for the pawn. Two bishops are very strong in this position. You can try to check this line, and believe me, I played it in several games, and I have a very good result with white in this position. And a lot of strong grandmasters also tried this line, like Daniel Dubov, Abdusattarov, and other players. You can play this line. But in this video, I'm going to show you a very nice trap. Black usually plays h6 in this position and bishop h4. As you might remember, I told you that white wants to play f4 and open up the game for his rook, for his bishop, and this bishop, everything will be open after f4. And guess what? Black in this position says, why couldn't I just simply prevent f4 with g5? And after bishop g3, I'm just going to play d6 and everything is fine. And yes, he's right. If he achieves all of these things, black is totally fine. But g5 is a blunder. Stop the video here and think, what do you play in this position with the white pieces? This is a critical moment of the game, and if you find the best move for white, then white is completely winning in this position. I hope you stopped the video and saw it a little bit, and here white comes with another blow, which is pawn to f4, a fantastic move in this position, and black is lost after this move, believe me or not. Black cannot take the bishop because we're just simply going to take on e5. This knight is hanging, f7 is hanging, game over. So, what can he do? He cannot take this one, of course. We will take on d4, and if he takes the bishop, we will play e5. Look at this. f4 is hanging, f7 is hanging, everything. This queen is working this diagonal also. So, he cannot do that, but black simply says to himself, why can't I just simply take on f4 with the g-pawn? I want another pawn, I'm 2 pawns up. And here white plays rook takes f4. How about that? Rook takes f4, a very great move which uses this pin along this diagonal. White wants to take the knight and black has to take the rook, and after that queen takes d4. Another time this diagonal is going to be decisive in this game, and black has no defense here. He's going to lose his queen. In one of my games, my opponent played castle in this position, and I took on f6, and he played queen e8, and he was praying to survive, but in this position, I played bishop to h8, and in the next move, black is mated. I'm going to play queen to g7, and there is no defense for this. So, this is a trap that I wanted to show you. You can use it in your games, and I hope it will be beneficiary for you. And if you like this video, and if you enjoyed it, please like the video, write comments for me, and share it with your friends.